Hello, welcome to GApp News, the show that brings you news, updates, tips, and tutorials on Google Apps. I'm your host, Chris Stith. Today we have two Google App updates to share that give much love to mobile devices. The first is the new photo picker in Gmail Compose. For a lot of us, smartphones are our primary communication tool. We use them to talk on the phone, text, tweet, email, update and follow our favorite social media, and we take pictures. Lots and lots of pictures. The camera is a vital part of the smartphone. In fact, we're starting to see these ingenious little gadgets turning into more camera than phone. So Google decided to make things easier when you want to include a snap in an email. The Insert Image button has been replaced with a new button that still allows you to upload a new image and add an image by URL, but now you can also select a photo or album from Google Photos. If you organize your photos into albums on Google Photos, you can also share an entire album. Plus, you can now resize images while composing messages by dragging on any corner to make your snapshot picture perfect. To take advantage of this new feature, you'll need to turn on Auto Backup so all your selfies you've taken with your phone will automatically be available. Next is the long-awaited mobile apps for docs and sheets with slides coming soon. Now you can quickly create and edit docs and sheets on the go by going straight to either app. Offline support is also built in, so no internet, no problem. The apps are available in both Android and iOS and can be found on Google Play and the App Store respectively. So Jeff, what sort of fantastical tips do you have for the good folks of the Interlinks this fine day?
Today I want to talk to you about using your calendar a little more effectively by showing you 5 killer tips that I think will bump up your productivity while using your calendar. I don't feel most of us typically think about our calendar as a productivity tool, and for that reason I really feel it is one of the most underutilized apps that we have available to us. But we can still develop some really great habits and good techniques for getting more out of using our calendar. So for this tutorial, I'm going to show you my 5 top tips in Google Calendar. Let's start with how you view your calendar. I view mine in a week format, and as you can see across the top here, you have day, week, month, 4 days, and agenda. You also have a quick calendar over here on the left hand side, and a neat feature of here is you can grab a date, say select the Monday, and drag your mouse and you can show like a 3-week range if you wanted to. So that's a quick, easy way of changing your calendar view to something that's not one of the defaults across the top. Next tip is creating your calendar events. As you all know, one of the things you can do is just hit the create button and type in your event that you want. We're going to say, let's say lunch with Chris. We're going to have that tomorrow at lunchtime, of course. And we're going to say where is going to be Subway. And we're going to save that. And as you can see, it puts lunch with Chris, tells me Subway tomorrow at noon. But let me show you what the neat tip here is, and this is the quick add button. You click on this, and basically what this does is it takes what you would naturally speak. So I want to say lunch with Chris at Subway noon tomorrow. Add. And there you go. As you can see, just that quick, it adds lunch with Chris. I spelled tomorrow wrong. Oh well, it knows what I'm talking about. Tomorrow at 12 o'clock at Subway. There you go. That's how easy it is to do it with the quick add feature. Next tip is going to be the agenda view and reminder and notifications. I think this is a cool thing for me as far as getting my daily agenda sent to me in a notification. But let's visit the agenda view. And basically what this does is show you your events all in a nice, neat agenda. But one of the things that I want to show you about this is how you can get this agenda, your daily agenda, emailed to you in a notification in an email. What you're going to have to do is you go to your settings, go to your calendar, and your calendar, you want to go to the reminders and notification thing here. And down at the bottom here, it says daily agenda. Receive an email with your agenda every day at 5 a.m. in your current time zone. You turn that on there and you save that. And now what that is going to do is every day at 5 o'clock in the morning, it's going to send you your daily agenda wrapped up in an email so that you'll have notification of all of your upcoming events that particular day. I use it a lot. It's great for me. It's just another one of those things that I love to do. The next tip I want to talk about is in your general tab, and it's your location and the weather piece. Let me show you this. I think this is pretty sweet. Go to your settings again, and as you scroll through here, you're going to see where it has your location. What you want to do is go ahead and type in your location of where you are in the world, and it gives you examples over here to the right, and you want to show the weather. I want it to be in Fahrenheit. Some of you might have Celsius, but anyway, you turn that on and then you save that, and let me show you what it does. Now, see this right here? Now it's showing you your forecast for your location, and as you roll your mouse over, it's going to give you that information. Like tomorrow's forecast is for 88 degrees as a high and 68 as a low. So I think that's a pretty neat way of just having your forecast, your weather up there real quick if you're in a hurry and don't have a weather. Maybe most of us have a weather app on their phone or something like that, but this is just kind of a neat way of adding that to the calendar. Next tip I want to talk to you about is what they call interesting calendars. Let me show you this. Again, go into your settings, and on your calendars, there's a thing right here in the middle off to the right that says Browse Interesting Calendars. And what you have here is you can add existing holiday calendars for all kinds of people's, places, and things, events. You know, what I have is I don't know that I've got any of the holidays. Yeah, I do. There, the holidays in the United States. I've got that turned on. As you can see, it says unsubscribe. It's not, so I've already subscribed to that. So it's going to, by default, show me the holidays for the United States. The other thing is it has sports here. So, for example, maybe if I want to follow my favorite football team, I can go to the Carolina Panthers and subscribe to that. That way it will show on my calendar schedule for the Carolina Panthers, and I can maybe plan some time to go see some games. There are more calendars in here. You can have your contacts, birthdays, and events, and I think I've got that one. I have that one turned on. There are other calendars you can turn on. I think these are neat. Just something for you to go look at. Another cool calendar, cool feature for calendar. So when we go back, I don't know if you're going to see any now. Let's go. Oh, there's Memorial Day, so that shows you features of what the calendar for the holidays will show. Alright, the last tip I want to show you is what I'd like to talk about in the labs portion of the calendars. If you've seen some of our other tutorials, we talk about labs and Gmails and stuff. The calendar has labs just like those that are in calendar. If you go to settings again, well, you could have gone to labs. There's labs right there. Click on that. And this is the one that I want to show you, is the hide morning and night. I'm going to keep this disabled because I want to point out to you what it's going to do. As you can see, on a daily basis, we start at 12 a.m. in the morning. I mean, you could, but I don't do any events or anything between 12 and 5 o'clock in the morning, or neither do I do much past 11 o'clock at night. But here's what that lab is going to do for you. When you enable that and save that, see what it does? It truncates all of your time from 12 to 7 a.m. Now you can change that if you wanted to. Say, for example, I want to be able to start my calendar day at 6 in the morning. So it's going to start at 6, and here in the afternoons I want to go from 6 to 6. It has given me what I need so I can view from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. all in one view. Now, it's not going to not show you any events that you create earlier than that or later than that, but it just makes a better view on your screen to not take up so much of your real estate. So there you have it. 6 tips that should make using your calendar that much more pleasant, but most importantly, makes you more productive using your calendar.
Well, that's all we have for this episode. I hope you found it interesting and nourishing to your brain stuffs. Please subscribe and +1 and like and all the other clicky things you can do to share this little slice of heaven we call GApp News. Join us next time when Jeff and I look for Waldo using only our wits and Google Earth. We'll see you then.